Greetings, IndyCar enjoyers, and here we are in Portland. Todd Aleut, aka the executive chairman of Bitline.com, gives off the command to start their engines. But anyways, the Bitline.com Grand Prix of Portland begins with Ward jumping to the lead, and look who's behind him! Yep, it's Rosenquist. The Grateful Dead car is back at Portland. Palou has overtaken Malukas for 4th. And the caution just came out as Santino Ferrucci wrecked his car. Again, he's not having any luck. Several drivers come down to pit road during the caution. The caution ends with Pato Ward continuing to lead, and there's contact with Foster and another driver. And just like that, another caution just came out. The caution ends with Ward and Rosenquist battling for the lead. Newgarden and Dixon battle for love. And just like that, Daly spins out and causes the next caution. Yeesh, yeesh. He hit that tire barrier really hard. I'm hoping he's safe. He gets taken out by Rasmussen. Of course it had to be him. I'm sorry, but that's just going too far. I know you're not having a good season, Rasmussen, but you just can't be taking out drivers like nobody's business, especially when it's an Indiana native. Anyways, pit road is open and there are a few takers. Palou is now in second as Ward pit in, and the caution ends with Power leading, and Scotty Back is battling Palou for second. Ward just lost Power and he might be out of the race. This will affect the championship battle for sure. More contact ensues. On lap 24, Power continues to lead. Abel and Rosenquist battle for 10th. So far, not much is going on, as usual. Will Power and Alex Palou both come down to pit road. Newgarden is next to come down to pit road, and Ray Hall is now leading. Ray Hall pitted in, and Will Power is back in the lead. Palou gets past Armstrong for 7th. We see Lundgaard make his pit stop while Power continues to lead. Dixon and Rossi are next to come down to pit road. Palou is now in second. Palou starts cutting away at Power's lead gap. Yeah, he will not settle for a podium finish. He wants to win the race. Will Power comes down to pit road yet again to put on the hards. Palou is now in the lead. Holy crapper! He might win this one if his strategy is successful. Alex Palou makes another pit stop and puts on another set of sauce. During the race, we get an animation of how the air jack works. Ray Hall is currently in the lead. Ilott and Ray Hall make their pit stops, and Palou has just jumped up to third. Palou just keeps getting faster and faster. Lundgaard makes his final pit stop of the day. Power is next to come down to pit road. Palou is next to come down to pit road. Again, Ray Hall is in the lead. And Newgarden gets taken out by Dixon, but no caution is thrown. With 24 to go, Palou just keeps creeping up to Lundgaard. Holy crapper! Palou just got past Lundgaard for second, but he lost second to Lundgaard, and yeah, Lundgaard just got second back from him, and the two continue their battle for second. Ericsson goes a lap down and lets Power, Lundgaard, and Palou through. Power just got past Simpson, and he too goes a lap down. Palou attempts to get past Lundgaard, but isn't able to do so. He doesn't even get past him, even with 5 to go. Palou manages to save his car as Lundgaard forced into the grass. Dang it, he's making it harder and harder for Palou to pass. Jeez, like what are you trying to do? You can't just go aggressive on a champion, man. Alex Palou is a freaking champion. That's like if another driver went aggressive on Mario Andretti. You just don't do that, man. On the final lap, Power continues to lead and manages to be the first Penske driver and probably only Penske driver to win this year. It doesn't matter anyway, since Palou is still going to win the championship. This race gets an 8 out of 10. It gets a point for Will Power's win, but Portland is not a great track. You can't pass no matter which car it is, well, aside from the Xfinity Series cars. The Xfinity Series usually puts on a good show, but not IndyCar though. I don't think that Portland International Raceway is much suited for Indy racing cars. It was originally a Champ Car track. Yeah, and Champ Car was known for having tracks where drivers have a 10-second lead gap or 20-second lead gap, at least in the later era of Champ Car. It's rare to see Lundgaard in second, and he was aggressive, especially when it comes to a championship driver and a future Hall of Famer. But anyways, here's the bonus concept for you. Yeah, in case you're wondering why I talk like someone has a gun pointed to my head, well, it's because these videos were made to be less than 10 minutes long. Yeah, the race review videos were made to be less than 10 minutes long unless if for special circumstances. Yeah, I want to make these videos as short as possible so they can be easy to upload without having to take up a lot of hard drive space. But recently, YouTube has changed its algorithm where if your video isn't 8 to 10 minutes long, then it doesn't get recommended. Yeah, YouTube favors longer videos because they want to appeal to advertisers. That's why they favor 10-minute long videos. But longer race reviews take a lot more hard work to make. Yeah, so I basically have to explain all the commenter and viewers' questions. Yeah, someone pointed that out, so that's why it sounds like I'm trying to do it as fast as possible. Because they're meant to be quick and easy to make. Yeah, that guy looks like the police from the Lego helicopter commercial. Or the rescue man. It'll only be a matter of time until I run out of Lego sets and I have to come up with other bonus content. Because of the algorithm. Yeah, no. The algorithm keeps getting harder and harder. Stickers, really? Yeah. These are small cars. So they're quick builds. we go. Yeah, you also get rims for the Speed Champion sets, which is kind of cool. Yeah. So let's take a look at this set. It's full glory. And I'm going to have the other set featured in the Richmond race review, since I do not want this video to be too long. So let's go. Whoops, I forgot to put on the visor for the cop. Yeah, the cop needs a visor on his helmet. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a SWAT team cop. Anywho, here's the police car set. In its full glory. Damn! Yeah, it definitely looks like a Chevy Corvette C8. Especially the ZR1. Because that's what it reminds me of. Yeah, it's this Need for Speed police logic we're talking about. The only way you see these cars, well, used in the police is, well, if it's highway patrol. Rearrange the light bar pieces. Yeah, so that the cockpit can close properly. There it is. It is a really cool looking set. Yeah, the other muscle car set's going to be bonus content for the Richmond race review. Yeah, it rolls real well. But anyways, this is me signing off. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell just in case you haven't already done so. Catch you guys next time, and peace out.